Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We are logging into the first day of September. Wake me up when September ends. We'll have to wake up in about, 30 days? So, it is, I'm getting all these random incursions requests. Sorry, y'all. But, I'm not doing incursions right now. It is the daily card day. Now, I appreciate that Kabam has gone back to the original format, which we saw for several years when the daily cards were introduced. And that was the 30-day daily card. It was a little bit more expensive. What they tried to do, I think, was space out the price point in previous months where they did 14-day cards for $30 instead of 30-day cards for, say, $50, though last month it was the most expensive we've seen. I think it was about $70 American. Now, I only see the daily card that pops up on Paragon account, so I'll have to grade the others separately at some point. But this is the creme de la creme of daily cards. And you know what's very fascinating about this is that I asked my subscribers last night, what would you prefer to see in this month's daily card? Crystal shards / Nexus crystals, rank up materials, or Sig stones? Now, of course, the easy answer was all of the above. We have yet to really see Sig stones come back to these this year. They used to be about once every 3 to 4 months. You get like a 6-star generic Sig stone per day for 30 days, which honestly, if you think about it from the Paragon standpoint of the stamp card, isn't that good of a deal, because every 14 days, and really only every 28 days, because every 7 days you can get 20. So every month, you can actually get 80 generic 6-star Sig stones, if you think about it like that, from the equivalent of a monthly day card. So, with that being said, it's 1,900 Tier 6 basic catalyst fragments per day for a total of a fully formed Tier 6 basic after a month. 1,500 Tier 3 alpha catalyst fragments per day for a total of a fully formed Tier 3 after a month. And then a featured 6-star crystal worth of shards. I love that they gave us the shards because, most importantly, this gives people a chance to either buy, like if they saved at a discounted 6-star featured crystal if they so choose, or get 1.5 6-star basics worth of shards. And then we saw 30 of these last month. This month it is 10. And then is there anything else? No. So, what's fascinating about this is that this is actually the same deal that we saw last couple days, or really, I guess it was about a week ago, where you got half of a Tier 6 basic for $30, but really, it's just so much better because you didn't have a Tier 3 alpha with that, and so they put the price tag of one of those at exactly what the price tag of the Paragon daily card is. If we assume the value of last week's Tier 6 basic catalyst offer and say that the new price point for a fully formed one of those is $60, and look, I get that there is a difference in terms of being able to use it between waiting 30 days for it to form versus getting it immediately, so that does need to be factored into the overall value of something like this. But regardless, the end value, which is still the fully formed after 30 days, if you assume that the value of that is $60, which I know $60 is $60, but alone, that is a tremendous discount from what we saw for the first year plus this thing was out. I mean, Tier 6 basic catalyst fragments, you used to be able to buy about this much, about 1,900, and it would be, good grief, like $30. I mean, keep in mind, it is worth noting that Act 7 rewards give us the idea of what it used to be considered to be a good amount of Tier 6 basic and Tier 3 alpha. And let's just look at Chapter 3. 100% exploration. 100% exploration. 6,750 Tier 3 and 14,250 Tier 6. So think about all of the energy, literal time, and literal energy it takes to explore a chapter of Act 7. Compare that to the Paragon / Wallet Breaker daily card, which now you get way more than that for $60. And yeah, it would be nice to get a 6-star Nexus in this. Personally, I would prefer a 6-star Nexus over 15,000 6-star shards? I think that's a really good poll question for tonight's live stream to ask viewers which one they prefer, because I don't think it's honestly unanimous. But with that being said, yes, it'd be nice to get some gold in this for those of you who are gold poor, because that's normally an expectation. But all in all, I view this as the updated value of a fully formed either Tier 6 Basic or Tier 3 Alpha is $60, and then everything else you get as a bonus for a Paragon player. So I'm not going to give this an A+, but if you get a great 6-star hero from the 6-star hero crystal, and or a decent 6-star, or any 6-star really, from the Cavalier Nexus crystals, that does have a ceiling of an A+ value. But I think the worst value you can get, even if you get no 6-star from the Cavalier Nexus crystals and a trash or average 6-star that you're not going to use, or you already have, especially Awaken from the 6-star crystal worth of shards, I still think the worst case value of this is a B+, and really, reasonably, it's an A-. So another great Paragon daily card. Makes me feel a little bit nervous if it's the same price for Thronebreakers, but they get less than half the value like last month. I think a fair Thronebreaker daily card, before I've seen it, is the same amount of Cavalier Nexus crystals, 10,000 6-star shards, and then half of the Tier 6 Basic and half of the Tier 3 Alpha. I think that would be fair. Anything worse than that, especially if it's the same price, is a good old-fashioned scam for those players. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And thanks for the feedback. I'll be opening and posting very soon my Cavalier Nexus crystals from this, as I will be purchasing this. I purchase basically any offer I need that's a worst case scenario C or higher, but especially a B grade or higher, and this is B+, A- minimum grade value.